Welcome to the Nightly Nuge.
Welcome to another edition of the Nightly Nuge. And Ted, happy Tuesday.
A happy Tuesday to you and a happy every day in 2022. I want everyone to notice that my name is Ted Nugent. I'm a guitar player from Detroit, and I remain effervescent and cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock, Dr. Spock. And what that little cute statement means is that I'm an American citizen and I'm tuned in to make sure I maximize the good over evil. And that would summarize the Nightly Nuge.
Well, I want to get your take on something. Of course, seems like a lot of news comes out of Texas these days because it's a border state. I'm sure you and the folks at home have heard a lot about these ghost flights. It wasn't so long ago in the news we were seeing thousands, tens of thousands of illegal immigrants that were on the Texas border actually being processed inside the United States. And then all of a sudden, one morning you wake up and they're all gone. And of course, the Biden administration denies any knowledge of that. And so we've been hearing about these ghost flights. And what that is apparently it's Biden Air that is flying these illegals to all places around the country. There's been rumors that they've landed in Florida, in New York. Of course, the Biden administration has denied all of this. Well, I think there's now visual proof. I'm sure you saw it. Lou Barletta, I believe is how he pronounces his name, former representative out of the great state of Pennsylvania, former mayor in that state, actually has video proof of one of these Biden airplanes landing in Scranton, Pennsylvania, with a load of illegal immigrants there. And, they said they have video of it Christmas night in the dead of night, which, of course, my dad always told me nothing good happens in the middle of the night. So one would wonder if they are flying them, why it's in the middle of the night. And then again, at the end of last year, another video in Pennsylvania. Of course, the governor of Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf, has said, I don't know anything about it. If they landed there, they were just going to somewhere else. We're not their end destination. I don't know what to think, but I sure want to hear what your take is on all this, Ted.
Well, once again, the Ted Nugent take on it is just gushing forth like a tsunami of truth, logic, and common sense. And I don't just presume or assume. I actually go to the border, Keith. I spent an entire day with the great Sheriff Brad Coe down in Kinney, Texas, on the border with the Texas National Guard and their beautiful M4s and Hummers guarding the United States border. I also spent the day with the mayor, Don, of Uvalde, Texas, who was dealing with this orchestrated invasion. That's the key word, Keith. What you're witnessing and what the evidence proves over and over again is that the government of the United States of America, that the president of the United States and his Democrat gang and the Republicans that fail to stand up for the most important responsibility of the United States government, secure the borders. These ghost flights are real. They are tragic. They are dangerous. And just the other day, as some of my family members were preparing to go on a ski trip, we saw that over 4,000 flights were canceled in a single day for legal American citizens to travel across America because of the lie that COVID is affecting it, when in fact, the mandate for experimental shots is what's causing a lack of employment. And 4,000 flights are canceled for legal American citizens. Here's the heartbreak, Keith. What you've identified with these ghost flights, which we have evidence, the evidence is irrefutable, unless you're comfortably numb, which is actually uncomfortably dumb. What we have here is the end of a secure America at the hands of our own government. This is tragic, and we all better get involved more than ever before and communicate with our elected employees, our senator, our congressman, our mayor, our chief of police, our governor, our state trooper commander, our sheriff. We need to communicate that we witness treasonous behavior by our government, and somebody has to stop it. So let's pray that we get back to real America, because right now we are being turned on by the government of the United States.
Well, there you have it. You're up to speed this Tuesday evening. Ted, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, my friend.
I promise I'm going fishing. Everything's going to be okay as long as I'm fishing.
Well, if you all come back tomorrow night, we'll have another edition of the Nightly Nuge. Thanks for joining us.